What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Aydian here, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about some weight gain and kind of some of the body shifts in your weight when you first start hormone replacement therapy, also known as T, also known as vitamin T, also known as testosterone, and I think that's mostly all the names we have for it. So I want to talk a little bit about that here in this video because I've been getting some emails, hearing some concerns and stuff like that about people's weight gain and a little bit of nervousness going on when they first start hormones. So we're going to talk a little bit about here, hopefully calm some of the nerves that some people are experiencing and kind of get a little information as to why you may or may not see your body weight fluctuate when you first start hormones. Alright, so my battery is dying, but I'm hoping to get all of this in before it does. So I want to talk very quickly about some of the things that happen when you start hormones. So the first thing that happens as far as your weight gain or loss or whatnot is that your body is going to start redistributing fat, and that's because estrogen, which is the main hormone in female-bodied people, it carries fat in different places, right? More of the lower bum, carries it on your thighs, and a lot around the hips and the lower back area. Now, that's not to say that people with testosterone-based hormones aren't going to carry fat there, but that's not exactly where testosterone usually carries fat. Testosterone carries fat mostly in the belly, and that's why you'll see a lot of guys with a beer gut. It's not necessarily that they're literally drinking tons of beer, it's more that men are more likely to carry, or testosterone rather, I should say, is more likely to carry weight here in the front of your gut, while estrogen is more likely to carry weight more towards the back and the bottom of your lower back here and your hips. And now I couldn't tell you for sure, but I'm pretty sure that is mostly for bearing children. I believe that it supports the hips and, just makes it more able for you to carry kids. Now, don't mark that down as scientific, okay? I'm just kind of assuming here, to be completely honest. But I do know for a fact that estrogen carries weight in different areas than testosterone does. So if you're on testosterone replacement therapy, your fat's going to redistribute, right? So a lot of, people who have testosterone in their system, their faces are a lot more angular, okay? People who have estrogen, their faces are a little bit more round. Okay, so your fat is literally going to leave your face and redistribute other places. So that's one reason that you may see your weight fluctuate when you first start hormones. And also, a lot of that is due, in order to kind of fluctuate and move around the fat, for kind of layman terms, it uses water retention to do this. So your body holds on to a lot of water while you're kind of going through this estrogen to testosterone kind of chemical change in your body. And so that's also another reason why you might experience some extra weight gain or some bloating feelings. Now, don't freak out, because it's nothing you're really doing. You can't suddenly cut all your calories or go on some crazy restricted diet, not get any type of weight gain. Don't worry, it won't be there forever. And plus, on top of it, some of that weight gain is testosterone is actually building muscle, right? So testosterone is the muscle building hormone. So even if you don't really work out, your muscles and the definition of your muscles are going to change, because now you have testosterone in your blood, in your body, and now you're eating food, you're retaining water, you're doing all these things. Your appetite also goes up, so that can also attribute to some weight gain because you're just more hungry. And that's again due to the fact that testosterone's in your body now, you're starting to build some muscle, and that's going to literally change how your body looks. Now, I'm not trying to say that by just starting T, you're going to get a bunch of gains. It's not going to happen. It's just that your muscle definition will look different, and that'll also attribute, the muscle definition looking different will also be attributed because your body fat is redistributing. So just keep that in mind. And how long does this last? It really can last. For me, I definitely got bigger. I thought I was making all these gains, but it was really just retaining some water, eating more, plus the muscle growth. Well, it kind of all attributed to kind of gaining probably 10, 15, 20-ish pounds in the first year and a half of testosterone. I was weighing around the 150s till about 3 years on T. Then all of a sudden my body kind of started to recomposition, you know, things started to change, started to really gain some muscle, and that's when literally I dropped down. So now I was really in the 150s, sometimes going to 150, 155, 157. Now I'm lucky if I can hit 150. I'm usually around the 143. Even on my heaviest of days, I'm more towards the 146. But the numbers don't really matter per se per person. I'm just trying to give you a gauge of where I was at to where I went. So I was like 138, you know, first starting hormones, then I jumped up to like 150, and now I've leveled back out. And I would say that happened around 3 to 4 years. So I think the first 12 months, however, of testosterone, hormone replacement therapy, that's really when you're gonna gain the most amount of weight. And don't freak out, because the weight doesn't mean it's fat, okay? Now you'll notice a difference between just carrying water weight or gaining muscle, because it'll be more bloated, you'll be more, you know, carrying water weight, it's a different kind of look than when you're actually just gaining fat. So just make sure that when you're hungrier on those certain days, or those first couple of months to a year, just make sure you're eating good quality whole foods. You're not just shoving down Cheetos every single day. It's fine to have that too. Just make sure you have a nice balance. But I just see a lot of people freaking out because in the first year they're gaining all this weight, and all they thought they would do is like gain all this muscle, and it's like, relax. Don't worry, keep going to the gym, keep eating right, keep taking your hormone dosage as your doctor recommends, because you will eventually start to see that weight redistribute, and kind of, you know, all that water will eventually flush out. And that's another thing, you know, if you feel like you're holding a lot of water weight, one thing to do, which sounds a little funny, is to drink more water, because actually what that'll do is flush out the sodium. So another thing, you could drink more water and just watch how many frozen foods you're eating, how much, you know, fast food you're eating, because that has a lot of sodium content, and that's what'll hold the water. So if you drink a lot of water, it's like this fine balance. If you drink not enough water, you'll just hold more water, but if you drink, you know, a little over that water rate that you were drinking, you'll actually flush out some of that sodium, and then again, some of that water weight will kind of flush away. Don't freak out, it's okay. Your body is going to gain some weight. And remember, muscle weighs more than fat. So if you are gaining some weight and you're working out, you might start to work out for the first 30 days, 90 days, and you'll be like, why am I gaining weight? This is so crazy, I'm here to lose weight. You might just be gaining muscle, which is awesome, so don't freak out. Give yourself some time. Make sure that you're just doing the right things in consistency. Make sure that if you want to work out, you're working out consistently. Make sure that no matter what, whether you like to work out or not, or whatever you're into, make sure you're eating good quality foods when you are hungry. They're whole foods. They're good foods for your body. They hold lots of nutrients. Do that type of stuff. Make sure you're getting in your exercise. You know, everybody needs to walk, get movement in every single day, so make sure you're doing those things, and just enjoy the process. Tea is a very powerful hormone replacement, and it will get the job done. Don't worry. One day you will wake up, you'll appear like the gender you are, which is male. You will have a beard. I mean, you know, and you know, maybe you're non-binary on the male spectrum. You know, you're gonna get those characteristics that you're looking for. Don't freak out. It just takes some time. You know, a lot of people ask me about my beard. It took me years to get a full beard that connected all the way and went up, you know what I mean? Same thing with working out. Just stay consistent. Don't freak out if you start to gain a little bit of weight in the beginning months and to the first year and a half on T. You know, just again, make sure you're moving, make sure you're eating good quality foods, and you won't have to stress it. Alright, so I hope that I answered some of the questions for some people freaking out about weight gain when they first start T, especially because you think, oh man, like I can't wait to, you know, kind of, a lot of people are worried about their hips, right? So they want to get rid of like their kind of figure eight. It will happen, don't worry. You will lose some of the weight around your hips. You will have more of the flat, straight, or V taper that you're looking for. Just stay positive. Don't let the little things get you down. And again, make sure you're drinking water, eating right, getting movement, and you're gonna have a dope-ass time with your transition. Hope this video helped. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Leave a comment below. Are you on T? Are you about to start T? What have you experienced with weight gain or weight loss on testosterone, especially in the first year or two? I think that's more of what we're talking about in this video. Also, if you're new to the channel and you haven't hit subscribe, please subscribe. I think you'll really dig what I got going on here. Got lots of old content going back like 9 years, and definitely more content to come. So hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.